You want a grabber?
No, I want
Welcome to the
grabber.
podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crap shoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Popular horror icon, the grabber.
James.
I'm gonna grab you.
I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
It's weird.
I watched a movie today
I watched a movie too.
with my
Hey.
family, and
I watched a movie with my family too.
I wanted to just give a
Look at
little
that.
bit of a review, a little bit of a little summary
Yeah.
of what I think the movie is like.
What'd you watch?
I watched Predator, Badlands.
I watched Predator 2. I've got a funny story to tell with it.
Oh, really? I mean, I
do,
guess
yeah.
just right out of the gate, I thought the movie was pretty good. I liked it, actually.
I thought it was the worst piece of shit I've ever. No, it was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
I ran into my old manager there at the movie theater, and
Oh, you saw it at the coast?
I did see it at the coast, and he didn't. I don't think he liked it very much. I think he was one of those Predator purists, the ones who are like, "This is nothing like the original," which
And then I look
it's
at him
true.
and I say, "Oh yeah, the original with Jean-Claude Van Damme wearing a bright red fucking lobster suit running
Well,
around the woods."
it's true, James.
That's what
that
you wanted.
Predator Badlands
nerd, I'll
is
fucking
nothing
get you.
like
Get
the
you.
Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. So, if you were looking for that
Whoa,
kind
you
of
can't
Predator
say that.
movie, it's
You
not.
can't say that.
Say what? Is
Can't.
my computer changing the volume again? Why do you sound a bit quieter now?
I haven't touched anything, so
Yeah.
it's definitely not my side. I can talk louder.
No, you don't. Well, if you talk louder now, I just changed the volume. If you talk louder now, then it's gonna be off again.
Okay, I
So,
won't talk louder now. I swear.
so, yeah, it's not like anything like the Predator movie or
It's like
the other
nothing I've ever
Predator movie,
seen.
the one with Adrian Brody.
Mhm.
So
Those are your only frame of reference.
yeah, I mean that's the only Predator movies I watched. So
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like those were the pretty. I feel like
Those are good ones. Those are good
those are
ones.
the mainstream ones that people would know. If you told
Yeah.
them, hey, you know what Predator is? Where'd you see the Predator at? And they're like, the Predator movie with Arnold, and maybe the sequel with Adrian Brody. So, hey, what I did know was that the Predator X Alien franchise was it an actual thing? Like they're in the same universe?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I thought that was supposed to be like a singular crossover movie from like Aliens versus Predator. And that
No,
was it.
that was a comic book before the movie. Then it was the first movie.
Actually, it was a
Then there
comic
was a
book
video
before the
game.
movie.
Then they made the second movie, and then there was another video game.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, so the Alien universe, there's a big company called Weyland Yutani, and their androids are here in the Predator movie.
Yeah.
I think I'd give it I really liked it actually. I thought the action was really good. I don't think any of the special effects were bad actually. All the special effects were pretty great. I do like the main Predator guy. He doesn't speak a lick of English, so I'm gonna have to take a couple points off for
I
that.
tried to give him a second to do it. Like, no, not once.
No, I mean, he even says like names that are in English, but it doesn't sound like English at all. Anyway,
Like
so
when Jabba the Hutt talks, and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, when he
"Good
goes-
job, you got Wayland Utani, you got Jabba."
yeah, he goes, "Ogak, wolf," and I could.
Yo, yeah, that's my favorite. Uga, wolf. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he says wolf, and it sort of sounds like wolf, but it doesn't really
It's like
sound
it's
like it.
Oof,
Yeah, it's like wolf,
oof.
wolf,
It's like listening to a Gungan speak.
and I
It's
can't
like
help but think that
Or sorry, Geonosian, not Gungan.
I don't
It's
know
like
if if that Predator language is like canon or if they just made it up for this movie in
That-
particular.
So there's never been I do know this, by the way.
Mhm.
There's never been a Predator language like proper, and they tried to do one in the Shane Black The Predator movie, the one where they're also like, autism is the evolution of humans.
Oh,
and
yeah,
predators
that
are gonna steal
Predator movie?
autistic children.
I know there was more Predator movies. I didn't watch any of them after
We-
Adrian Brody.
We need to watch that one because
Add it
it's
to the list.
so good for us.
Add it to the list.
It's also the fourth movie in a series, so we're jumping in super late. But there's never been a proper language, and they've always kind of been going back and forth on what they want to do. And once the current director took over, He's done the past three Predator movies. He did
Hmm.
that Prey movie about the Predator fighting the indigenous people. He did the Netflix animated Killer of Killers movies, and then he did this one. And so he's been the figurehead for Predator currently, and made
Right, right.
an official language. He had a linguist come on, make them a language, and
I
it's
have to
been
say,
consistent between all three films.
I heard some Japanese in there. I'm not gonna lie.
No, there's probably a little bit.
I think the word
It's got a lot of stuff going on.
when they say no, it sounds exactly like the no in Japanese, which is a nai or something. Not nai.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought at first I thought I heard him say nine.
Nine. It's just
Nine.
German. That's the predator language. It's just normal German language. Anyway, so yeah, he doesn't speak a lick of English, but he actually is pretty talkative, sort of. He talks more than I thought he would talk. And so yeah, good action, good effects. I like the characters, except for maybe the woman in the movie. She was a little bit annoying. Other than that, I think it was pretty good.
Oh, Thea or Tessa.
Thea. I mean,
Thea, I
they're
think.
like the same actor because they're both the same
Yeah,
model of
they're
synthetic or
both Elle
something,
Fanning.
which I do appreciate. I appreciate they used just two models for synthetics in the movie, which is the Thea model and the dude.
Well, I like to think that the dude was just like their standard, just worker model. Because we
Yeah,
have seen there's like dozens of different models, but they all perform different tasks.
yeah.
I assume this was like their general labor model, and so they're
I
just
knew
like
for the second
get
I
him out
saw him
there
that he was your worst nightmare because he was the normalest white looking dude I've ever
because
seen.
he's a very Aryan looking white
Yeah,
dude.
well,
He's got a Hitler Youth haircut on
yeah,
and
he's like
everything.
the
He's
most
wearing black
normal
leather trench
looking
coats.
white dude I've ever seen.
This is an SS officer if I've ever seen one.
I couldn't help but thinking after seeing the army of him like walking in with the guns I was like,
Yeah,
man,
towards the
James would
Predator.
hate this guy for absolutely no
My
reason.
actual nightmare. A entrapment of large white men just charging at me with guns drawn. Uh, no, I thought it was really cool because I didn't notice it first when
Yeah.
when they're in the forest and like the vines are picking everybody up and they're shooting all the vines. It didn't click with me that they were all the same guy at first.
Hmm.
But I haven't checked, but I am curious if they used twin, because what I would have done for something like that is get a pair of triplets.
Uh, I don't know how common it is to find a pair of triplets that are all good at acting, but
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I would have tried to like. You only really need one of them to act. You just need the other two to be body doubles.
nah, you just fix it in post.
Yeah, you know, you're
Yeah,
right.
go to the post production team, be like, hey, I just want this
You're
guy
right.
to be the same guy, and then post production
No,
is
that
like,
is
what?
probably
What?
how they did it.
The post production is like, what? And they go, all right, good luck, and then walk out.
Konnichiwa.
They're like, here's your paycheck of 10K for the whole movie. Now go get it done.
Oh boy, 10K.
What? We have a team of 100 people here. Is this just for me or is this for each? No, split it.
Ooh,
Good luck.
yeah. I think it literally. Oh wow, it was just one guy.
Yeah, it's just one guy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the scenes where there's multiple of them, done pretty well. There's part of the effects, I guess, that I told you about. I think the only thing that looked a
Mhm.
little bit wonky to me was the big construction bot that's in the depot, the one
Yeah.
that Tess was in. That one looked a little bit strange walking around, but it wasn't like it wasn't horrible enough that
I mean,
you'd really notice it.
in my opinion, I
Certainly
thought
was no baby.
it looked fine for not being like, because in the original Alien movie, the loader machine, it's practical.
Right.
So I was like, you know, this, and plus this is like really far in the future compared to that movie as well. Like timeline wise, this is way further in the future, even more.
Hmm.
Uh, so it's like a thing of like, yeah, I can see this being the evolution of that like loader bot into like a giant, more mecha machine. I
No,
thought it looked
I
fine
just
though.
meant it looked like a video game thing, like a
Oh,
prop
I see what you mean. I
instead of
mean,
being
that's
like
I think
as
that's kind of on the movie for how much CGI based it was in
yeah.
general. It was we were going to get
I was
bits
about
that
to
looked
say
a bit
the other
wonky.
CGI parts of the movie looked they looked pretty solid. And then I saw the construction worker robot walking around and then that one looked a bit more worse. Just because everything else in the movie was so good. But yeah, I think I give the movie a 8 out of 10 probably. I think it's pretty solid. I enjoyed it. I like the fact that uh that our main character is just a little manlet, an angry manlet who's who's jealous and angry
A
that he's
little
smaller
angry
than the other
Moid,
predators. So yeah, that was pretty good.
little Moid crashing out.
Yeah. Reminded me a bit of you, James, but won't get too much into
Oh,
that. What was your
thank you.
funny story that you wanted to
That's a
tell?
compliment. Hold on, that's a compliment, my brother. That's a funny little compliment. Before I get to the story, I did want to mention with the CGI, his face was never practical, from as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
The whole suit he wore was practical, but the face was, I think, always CGI.
Yeah, because it needed to move around his little outer fangs and
It
mouth or
had to be
whatever.
very well. I think also the eyebrows, which is something that doesn't normally happen with Predator costumes, is that the eyebrows are usually fixed because
Hmm.
they're wearing the helmet, so they only need the face reveal for like the end when they get killed.
Yeah, surprisingly for the more majority of this movie, the predator, our main character predator, doesn't wear the predator mask. He just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't wear a mask at all. And then he makes his own mask, which is kind of similar
Out
to the
of
predator
bison
mask.
bone or bone bison,
Yeah, from the bone bison.
the moan bison.
But
Uh,
yeah.
my funny little story was I went to see this the other night,
Hmm.
and what happened was we arrived. So the movie was for 8:40. We arrived and
Hmm.
got there at 8:30. We got our stuff at concessions, and we found our theater. It was all the way in the back. We didn't go to the coast.
Rookie mistake.
I know.
Getting there 10 minutes ahead of time.
No, we arrived early, but we were taking our time because we were like, there'll be ads and stuff, but it'll be fine. It's an 8:40 screening. It's super late at night and stuff. It'll be really chill.
Yeah.
We're going in. We're being slow about it because we were not at the coast.
And then
We're at
you
a
walk
different
in the
place.
theater and you see this scene where he goes, "That's my mother," and then, and then cuts the credits, and you're like, "What? What?"
So that's not, JD. That's not too far off. We walk into the theater, and it's literally the scene right after she knocks out the bot with her legs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
It's it's that scene is when we arrive.
yeah. The
And
third in the middle of the third act.
yeah.
Uh huh.
Oh, early, man. This is an interesting way to begin a movie.
Yeah.
I
Strange,
turned
isn't
to
it?
him and I'm like, oh, this happened when me and JD went to watch Common Rider.
I mean, not really though. But we got there like right at the beginning though. We missed maybe like a minute ish, like
No,
30 seconds.
I've rewatched it since. We missed like I think 10 minutes.
Really? It was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I honestly,
It was
where we came in, like I don't even know what could have happened in the first 10 minutes.
well, we didn't get the character introduction, which was the problem. Like the world and character introduction, which is why you were so confused by like bat people and stuff. He
Oh,
kept turning
was
to
there
me
just a
going,
ten
James, what
minute
are we
like
watching?
exposition being and explaining everything?
Yeah,
In this world,
basically.
there are bad people.
Yeah, it's like in this world there's like, fake people, there's,
There are fake
creatures,
people,
things. They're fake
visitors. They
people.
crawl out of the
They turn
ground.
they turn into bubbles when you kill them.
You need to look. You need to look into their eyes, see if they're red. Check for dirt under their fingernails. I think the
I,
I think the No, I'm Not a Human would be a good movie idea.
oh yeah, it
You
would
just have
work
like
great as a
you have
movie.
like an insane main character who just sees regular people as visitors, and it's also
Honestly,
set in a visitor thing.
Jay, you said it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna make it.
but he can't tell the difference because he's insane,
I could.
schizophrenic.
That's easy enough to make. Thinking about it, and plus, I feel like using that shitty handheld camera that we used to use for stuff. How it's got
Hmm.
that night vision mode.
Yeah.
Using that for the night scenes, that'd be pretty good. Hey, you've given me an idea. I'm gonna write up a I'm Not Human script. Anyways, this one's gonna be really easy to make because it's just me in my house.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Using your front
uh,
door.
yeah, which doesn't have an eye hole.
So you guys sat down and you watched it for how long before you
um,
realized that it was late?
we went in there. We started walking and we saw people were in our seats,
Hmm.
and we went, fuck, people took our seats, but the movie had already begun. We're like, oh fuck, we gotta sit down. We don't want to miss anything. We were too excited. We were all giddy and everything. We were like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
real
we
giddy.
already missed part of the beginning. We already missed part of the beginning. We're just gonna watch through it. We sit down like near the end of the aisle where nobody was.
Yeah.
Imagine everybody else how this looked. These
Yeah,
two people showing up in the third
dude.
act
If
and
if I
taking
was sitting in a
seats.
movie theater in the third act, I see a whole family coming with a like new like brand
No, no, just me
full
and my brother.
popcorn
It wasn't a whole
bucket.
family.
Oh, it was just you.
Yeah, just me and my brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see two people come in. They got their concessions ready. I'm like, huh, that's strange. They get a
Yeah,
refill?
we got a popcorn bucket. We have, by the way, we bought beers. They
Hmm.
were insanely large and filled to the brim. They
Good,
were so ludicrously sized.
good. Perfect for a big guy
Uh,
like yourself.
I know, amazingly perfect. Uh, but it, uh, it was so delicious too. I got an Angry Orchard. Oh my god, I love those. They're so good. And it
Yeah,
was
okay,
like
you
ice cold.
alcoholic.
I know.
I can't stop
I
drinking
love it.
it.
I reset up my mini fridge in my room so I could start drinking them again. But I was super excited. I was just sitting there and watching. I'm like, oh my god, wait. So is this gonna be like we're getting this moment of them knowing each other, and then we're gonna cut back to earlier maybe? And then the fight scene continues. My brother turns to me. He's like, something's wrong here. And he checks his phone. He's checking the tickets. His phone's on, so I'm trying to like hide him from like the other people in the theater so they don't see the phone's on.
Hmm.
And he keeps checking. He's like, but this doesn't make sense. We're in the ninth. We're in theater 9. It's 8:47. You know, it's 7 minutes into when the movie showtime should have started. And he's like, he's freaking out. And I'm like, I don't know what we should do. And I'm like, do you want to go and leave? And he's like, I don't know. Let's just stay. We watched the entire ending of the movie.
Really? You watched all of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
It was so fucking cool.
That was probably the best part of the movie was the ending.
Dude, it was fucking dope. And then we got up and we left. We left with everyone. We went and made clarification. They canceled our showtime
Hmm.
and moved it up an hour and did not tell anyone.
Hmm.
Nobody got the update. They just did this like casually and quietly. They
Hmm.
literally removed the showtime from being online too. So when you go and check online, it says nothing. But if you bought a ticket, it still says the
So what you're
information.
saying is you and your brother are
It makes
seeing
us look
things.
schizophrenic.
Yeah, are seeing things, and you might need to see a specialist for that.
It's dude, we've entered an alternate Earth.
I
Dude,
think you're trapped in the Matrix.
dude, it was so fucked. We got a new showtime. We had our original seats still. We went in, we watched the whole movie all over again. We got so much more context for stuff that happened.
Right.
It was great. Again, though, to watch it again, it was like really great. And when literally the scene where we got to where we entered, I elbowed my brother and I just did like the pog face and he pogged as well. We're like, oh, we know that scene.
It would be hilarious if you just replay the whole thing again when you walk to the theater. That scene plays on the screen. You go to your brother. You go, something's wrong.
Yeah.
What should we do?
What is
Let's
this?
just stay.
I don't know you. You're not my.
Who
You're
are
not my
you?
Peter.
You're not my Peter.
Just start shooting the screen. They played like 20 minutes straight of oh my god, they played 20 minutes straight of a certain song that like was freaking me and my brother out because it never ended, but it played for because before the movie began, they just had like B-roll footage of the sea,
Hmm.
and it was just 20 minutes of a song on loop, and they looped it so that it never ends technically.
Hmm.
And I was going crazy listening to it because we were in the middle of a conversation. My brother stops me. He goes, "Has the song ended yet?" And we just sat in silence for like 7 minutes listening. We're
So wait,
like,
so at the beginning of of the Predator movie, there's just a looping
"No,
song.
no." They were doing like a instead of doing like previews for other movies, they were
Oh,
playing this,
oh, I see.
and we were going crazy listening to it.
You start like hugging yourself and rocking back and forth. I
Dude,
was
we
trapped
we
in
were
a room
losing our
once,
minds.
a rubber room full of rats.
Rats make you crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I was just going fucking
Were
insane.
you at like a cheaper movie theater or something?
No, 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 much more expensive. I
So I was
didn't buy
about
the
to say
tickets
like
though.
I know some of the more budget movie theaters have some wonky stuff going on. Because when I watched the Chainsaw Man movie with William, we noticed that during the movie the top right speaker on the movie theater was cooked. So it just so every time any like huge bass played or like a music music with some like drums played,
Whoa.
it would just like rumble and shake a lot and have that rattling sound that
Rumbling,
like a broken speaker would
rumbling.
have. And like William and I noticed it immediately. He's like, yeah, that speaker is fucked. So, but hey, the tickets were $10 each. So I guess I can't complain. And also, they don't have the recliners. They had the old style movie theater seats, the ones where you push down the seat and sit in it, which I think I might prefer over the recliners. But I totally get why other people wouldn't like it very much. It's because it's smaller and they're too fat to fit into it. That's probably the reason. They're actually really small compared to the recliner.
I thought the movie was great. I'd give it a solid 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's good.
we had so we didn't have heaters on our seats, but they were like old leather seats, but they were recliners.
Yeah.
When I stood up, I turned to my brother. I'm like, my entire back is just wet,
I'm soaked
and
in
like
grease
I
and
literally
sweat,
placed a
brother.
hand. No, because he was sweating too, so I knew it wasn't just like a me thing as well. And I'm
Uh,
like, dude, are you like,
Maybe it's just a
were you
you and
baking?
your brother thing because I was perfectly fine.
Okay, but you didn't go to the same theater.
The leather seat theater.
Jesus Christ, somebody just pulled up outside with the fucking loudest speaker. My windows are shaking.
Yeah, that's good. Open up your window and just yell some
Somebody with
slurs
a
at them.
JBL just arrived.
Yeah,
Real quick, I just want to run down what happened that I was telling you about.
sure.
Because I know, it's getting pretty late and I don't want you to do too much with this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, a shorter
Uh,
episode is a better episode in the eyes of my parents.
in
So,
your parents' eyes,
yeah.
which they don't watch it anyways.
No, no, no. They don't watch. It's okay.
JD, make it 5 seconds. Are you gonna watch it? No.
JD, this video is longer than 10 seconds.
Or
Have you ever
JD,
heard of
this
YouTube
is
Shorts, JD?
I was about to say, JD, this is not a YouTube short. So I got on the phone. I had to take a phone call with my mom,
Yeah.
and it's why this podcast delayed recording
Dear
today
old
a lot.
mother.
my my mother akin to JD's aunt.
I mean,
Um,
you should do what I do with my aunt. Left unread. Do not answer.
oh, I wish. The problem was she always comes back.
The problem is, I always come
Always
back.
come back. We literally, I went and got the mail, and I came back into the house. My dad was standing out of his chair, staring into the distance, and I was like, I was so worried. I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? And then he just turns to me, and he's listening, and a voice message is being left on the phone.
Oh. He turns
And I
to you and he
immediately
goes, "She always comes back."
he turns to me and he's making that phenomenon stare at me. You haven't played this match, so that joke doesn't hit as much for you, but that's such a great screenshot, by the way. But
Mhm.
I I'm like listening to it. It's just so insane. And it's like I can barely make anything out because it's like the phone quality is like
Hello.
it,
Welcome to
it's
your
like
first night.
listening. No, that's actually intelligible. I can make out what he's saying. It's like when the predator talks
Yeah.
and he'll be
Well,
going,
what do you know? Maybe your mother's speaking
wolf.
Yautja language at you. You don't know.
Yeah, he's just speaking Yautja.
She's speaking Yautja at you.
Waylon
Uh,
Yutani.
I reached out, James. I reached out.
It's literally what it felt like. The judge says I can't return till December 1st. It was my dog Buford.
Taking a page out
I
XQC's
always
book.
come back.
Chat. I'm gonna say
Hey,
with the
oh my
with the
God.
December 1st.
And so I went outside and I had to, because I was anticipating her showing up, I had to wait for her to show up to tell her no, she can't just fucking storm her way in here
No.
after like 10 years of not being here.
Right.
Uh and instead she never arrived, so I
Mm.
decided to call her because I was like, I'm not gonna sit outside for another fucking hour. I've
Yeah,
already
that's
been
right.
out here
Take the
for 3.
initiative.
And so I called her and she's like, oh yeah, I'm just living in a sober house. And I'm like, you said you were living on the streets. She's like, oh yeah. No.
My mom is kind of homeless.
He's kind of homeless. And I get into a 46-minute and 34-second stun lock,
Hmm.
a Hassan Piker length yap session where he's
Jesus
watching a
Christ,
YouTube
look at this
video, somebody
yapper
in
over
chat
here.
says something, and he goes on a fucking tangent for 46 minutes straight before returning back to the real topic at hand. I, I, I've said, I think I said maybe less than a minute length of words myself the entire call.
Hmm.
Um,
Your
oh my god.
your response 20 minutes into the dialogue. I'm Master Control. My name is. You're just Jared Leto the whole time.
It was a lot of me going, mm-hmm, yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
So what? You just don't know how to
When I'm
say.
when
You
I'm
don't
on,
know how to
when I'm
say.
on
Oh,
my
I'm getting kind of busy. Bye, and then hang up.
when I'm on my 17th, that's crazy, and they're still talking.
I mean, James, you know that some people don't know how to take social cues. You're one of them.
Uh-huh.
So
I do
sometimes
know
you
that.
just need to be upfront about it, okay? Maybe it's a little rude. Okay, sure. Who cares if you're rude to your mom, okay? That's a little bit mean, but you'll get over it. Your
I don't.
family.
That's not the part that I fear of. I was trying to figure out if she's gonna fucking just arrive at our house in the middle of the night,
She might
try to
still.
force her
You
way
never
in.
know.
Yeah, you're right. I was trying to figure out
That
if she's
that is a
gonna fucking break
possibility every
into.
single day, James.
I'm trying to figure out if she's gonna break into our backyard and steal more rocks
You could
again.
you could wake up 2 a.m. from noises in your backyard. You wake up in your
I'm gonna
puddle
wake
of
up at
grease.
2 a.m. and I'm gonna open the window and it's gonna
You
be like
wake up at
fucking
3 a.m. in your usual
withered
puddle of
bunnies
grease. Go
outside my window.
like the slime like peels away from your body as you get up from your bed. And you go, oh, what was that sound?
Ugh.
And you reach
I
over
open
and you have to stab
it's
yourself with the little meth needle that you've used like 17 times before,
yeah, that's right.
just to
That's
get
right.
up and get into your backyard to see what's going on. So
I'm
it
gonna
just
open the
it
door
might
to the
happen.
backyard with my flashlight and it'll be like a fucking withered Bonnie or nightmare Foxy in my closet
FNAF
just
2, you're
standing at the
just
door.
flashing the hallway. Static flashlight
And,
doesn't move.
it's fucking it's withered Foxy just standing at the end of the hallway
It's your
deadpan and you
mother
knowing
doing
it's
the
about to
withered
fucking
foxy
jump at you.
pose in the hallway. No.
Flying at me. I put on my
Ah!
James mask. I put on my James mask and she doesn't fall for it.
Uh, yeah, I
I
mean,
no, it oh my god. It was she repeated the same thing like 5 times too,
mhm,
and then she kept giving me more info on shit I didn't need to know.
yeah.
Yeah. It was the most pointless and annoying thing ever.
You're pointless.
39
39.
married. Genuinely what I'm gonna say to her the next time we talk.
You should
No,
start
the funny
spouting random meme like inside jokes that we have at her. And she have absolutely no clue. 100% get rage baited by it though.
the
Um,
funniest thing was she hit me with a "I'm proud of you," and I'm like, Denise, the last time we
and you
talked,
you go
you
with our very
screamed
first bit
how
ever.
not proud of
Thanks.
you. Thanks.
Thanks.
She said that. I was thinking, like, last time we talked, you yelled at me. You said, "You're never gonna be nothing. You're just like your father." And then
You're never gonna
ran
be
down the street.
nothing. Just like your
Yeah,
father.
she literally, like, 2 weeks ago said that to me. And I'm like, I don't think you remember the things you say because that was not that
James,
long
that's like
ago for you to
me.
forget.
I do that all the time to you too. I always say, "Hey, James, you're worth nothing. You're terrible." And I turn around the next day, I go, "Hey, James, my good old friend, what are we playing today?"
Fast food
It's just an
simulator.
old thing that, hey, a little goof, a little gaff here and there.
A little gif. A little gift to take the pain away.
Yeah, one minute I'm saying, hey, James, thank God he's a nice, clean person, and yeah, he wakes up in a puddle of his own grease at 3 a.m. every morning. So what?
Gasping to breathe.
Gasping as he's like, as he cracks open his like his little like
I'm
slime pod that he creates over him overnight.
I'm like the Guyver where like I have a fucking insect like transformation to turn
Yeah,
back into myself.
you have like that every night like you grow like a pseudo placenta over yourself, just as a part of your
Jesus.
constitution. You have to like cry, you have to like break out of it every single time you wake up. So
Uh-huh.
I know you don't want to talk about it; it's a little sensitive, but you know
I'm
me, I'm a
not.
little bit of a
I'm
jokester. I like to
more
make
than
fun of
happy to
everything.
talk
So
about it.
yeah, I don't think you should be
Uh,
embarrassed about it. It's just a normal thing that I guess you do.
the only thing I'm embarrassed by is the fact that I don't live in a city that has a Hardee's.
I think we're all a little embarrassed by that. We're also maybe a little
I'm
embarrassed
so
that.
upset we can't do that. We can't get that food for a video. That upsets me so much. For some
Damn you,
context,
Hardee's.
for some context, there's a company called Hardee's that's also called Carl's Jr.,
Hmm.
but they don't exactly work in tandem all the time. And right now, Hardee's is doing a collab with the Rizzler.
Yeah, you know,
Carl's Jr. is not.
it's Jekyll and Hyde, you know? Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. They're the same thing, but they're different.
Mr. Carl, Dr.
Tessa,
Hyde,
Fia,
Dr.
same thing, but
Hardy,
different. You know what I'm saying?
Miss, Mr. Carl, Dr. Hardy's.
Mr.
Um,
Carl and Dr. Hardy.
the
Yeah, so we're gonna miss out on the Rizwich meal.
Rizwich meal, which is a
Rizwich
grilled
meal.
cheeseburger, a chocolate shake, or a shake of our choice, and then
Yeah,
a
so
small fry.
choice of your shake. Choice of shake, small fry.
A choice of your
A
shake.
choice.
Choice.
But yeah,
Take the
I would
choice
probably
from
get the
me.
chocolate one. Yeah.
I wanted us to get this because the commercial was so fucking cringeworthy, but
Really?
also just how
Did they have the
funny it
Rizzler
would
in
be.
the commercial?
Oh yeah, no, the commercial is the Rizzler yelling at his dad, and
Hmm.
his dad can't make the sandwich that he wants. And so his
Ah.
dad, he's just screaming at him, and then he goes into a fucking Carl or Hardy's kitchen and's
Uh-huh.
fucking just grilling the workers. He's like, none of you know how to make this food. None of you know how to do this. It's the fucking old lady who's like, you never going to amount to nothing. I walked James Brown onto Cincinnati
It's
State.
your mother. You are not. You will never amount to nothing. Just like your
You
father.
ain't never gonna be nothing. Just like a father.
Just like your fathers.
And it's literally that, and then he makes the sandwich himself in the most like clear. I'm not in this. I'm doing something outside of the shot, and then it cuts to somebody else's hands making the food.
Yeah,
It's so good, and I'm like, dude, this is perfect. We need to get this. And then I found out it's only Hardee's.
it's just Hardee's.
How
It's not Carl's
dare
Jr.
they?
Man, they even have the same goddamn mascot on there.
Because it's the same company. It's the
No,
same
James, it's
people.
different. Okay,
It's not.
it's different.
I don't know why they. I don't know
Oh
why
yeah,
there
then why
is
is
a
it called
difference.
Hardee's and not Carl's Jr. then, James? Why is the Rizzler doing a collab with Hardee's and not Carl's Jr. if they're the same
Hey
thing?
JD, turn around. My mother is currently withered Foxy jump scaring you.
I turn around like the Rizzler turns around, that gif.
Yeah.
Well, James, I think that I'm out of time because I do
Oh
want to
wait, one
get
more
this
thing.
out.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Funko is going bankrupt.
Really? They're going
Yeah,
bankrupt?
Funko's going bankrupt. They said they don't think they're gonna be able to survive another year.
What? Are they really not profitable? I thought a ton of people loved Funko Pops.
No, dude, nobody buys Funko. That's the thing, is that Funko is so self-inflation that they tricked people into thinking that they're successful by how much they put out. But
Really?
nobody's buying their shit.
Oh, because the only times I ever hear about Funko Pop are like people who have like shells just full of Funko Pops. So I
Dude,
thought a small subset of like whales were just supporting the company or something.
I remember going into a what I thought was a comic shop and being horrified by the floor to ceiling stacks of Funkos.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Do you guys sell anything else?" And the guy looks at me like he scoffs and he's like, "No."
Read
I
the
was
sign. You look up and it just says Funko Pop store.
he
Why are you
doesn't
trying to
know.
buy other figurines in a Funko Pop store?
Why are you
Fuck
buying
you.
why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Yes. I'm here looking for Gundams. It's like, I can't find any Gundams. They're all Funko Pops. Well, go to the next aisle. I got more Funko Pops.
What store are you at? Funko.
I'm at the Funko store.
Why are you buying Gundams at the Funko store?
Is there a reason why people don't like Funko Pops? They're just ugly, or
Um, I think it's no different than like it's just the same thing of like just it's a non-thing. Like it's not really a statue. It's not really like a figure. It's just like a thing that you can kind of move the head
so
on,
yeah,
and
it's like
that's
a
it.
small toy, you know?
It's no different than like U2s and stuff. So I think people kind of treat it like that,
Yeah.
where it's like it's kind of like it's very similar to the Beanie Baby crisis. I don't know
Beanie
if you
Baby.
do you know what Beanie Babies are?
No.
Okay, that was of our time, but I don't blame you for not knowing. My
Yeah,
sisters had Beanie Babies, which is how I know about them. But
sure.
then I also know that people heavily invested for some reason in being fucking what are Beanie Babies
Right.
in the same way people did with Funkos. In the moment that Beanie Babies crashed, like the market for them, they were canceled. They were like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, we're not making anymore." It went into these are literally worth less than dirt.
Cool.
So it's very similar to that with Funkos, where it's like everyone's like, "Oh, these are going to be, they're everywhere. They're too big to fail," and it's like, "Oh, they failed."
Dude, it's literally like the maybe they bought their followers.
I wouldn't doubt it. I do think that's why I'm like, I think they're very self-inflation, like,
They're like a lot of
and
they're like a lot of like high viewer streamers on Twitch that don't get a lot of chat traffic, where it's just they fake it all.
yeah, it's neon. They're the neon
Yeah,
of
they fake it
fucking
all,
collective.
and then they're actually losing money because they're spending more money buying followers than actually getting
Can
anything.
I think the streamer Neon and Lacey are the two most obvious bot streamers.
Yeah.
Neon because he's openly admitted it. Lacey because I don't know how anybody could stand watching him.
I don't know who that second guy is, but
He's one of the phase guys, but he's like really fucking annoying.
yeah.
He's got this really high pitched voice. He's so awkward and unfunny, and it's like it's where I'm like I know why people don't like me. I don't say anything ever, and I'm super unengaging.
Yeah.
He's not engaging. He's super unfunny, and he's always talking like this, and then he's like making the worst takes ever. And I'm
It's
like,
good.
dude, there's no way people watch this. I
Me
I've never met somebody say they're a Lacey fan.
me when I'm on my Lacey arc. So yeah, I mean if that's
Chat.
RIP Funko Pops and
You know, JD, before Funko goes bankrupt, we need to get Funkos made of us.
you think they'll take us?
You can make custom Funkos. There's a store that does it. I'll have to look into it.
I can't wait for my Funko Pop to be,
I
horizontal line eyes, buck teeth, Fu Manchu, rice hat, and then I'll be like, "Hey guys, I'm selling my new Funko Pop."
yes.
And
Just
that's where I revive Funko Pop because I have a
it's
huge
gonna
share in the business now.
in on Funko boxes, you can put the name and then you can like write what it's from, and it'll be Gizmo Works, and then it'll be parentheses
Gizmo
JD.
works
Gizmo Works parentheses JD, and then below it it'll say as designed by James's dad.
as designed. That'll be our first merch drop in for the
Dude,
crapshoot. So guys, support us.
that's gonna be your U2's figure.
Yeah, use code GizmoWorks. It gets you 20% off my Funko Pop. Enjoy it
It's
while it lasts because it's about to go. It's limited edition, limited time because Funko is going bankrupt.
it's
So
limited to one.
there's a limit of one, so one lucky person can buy it, and it's for a low price of $400. Thank you.
When we finally get that Gamer Subs partnership, you know how everybody gets like a shaker cup and like a mascot.
Yeah,
That's gonna be yours.
yeah. My shaker cup's just a big doo doo on it, and then brown liquid to call it poop juice. That's gonna be my Gamer Subs flavor, unless it's
I
already
remember we
made.
had we had a fucking an idea for like a really shitty Gamer Subs like design, and then it was gonna be like we're like, what's the most tasty thing it could be? I'm trying to remember.
Chocolate.
We came up with it in like the Wendy's drive-through once.
My favorite flavor, chocolate onion.
Oh,
Chocolate
oh.
onions. Wow, what a delicious sounding
And then
Gamer
it
Subs
tastes like
flavor.
fruit punch.
Yeah, and then you drink it. It's actually this is actually the best tasting Gamer Subs flavor. You just call chocolate onions. Doesn't
That's
taste
how I
like
feel about
chocolate
the
or
one that has
onions.
guacamole, like the guacamole gamer one.
Mhm.
I'm like, this does not taste like guacamole even slightly. I'm actually happy.
Yeah, maybe they thought that making a flavor after guacamole in a drink would not be a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, that's it from me. Guys, if you enjoyed, you should like, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon to get notified when these episodes drop. They drop every Sunday, but not usually when, I guess sometimes right when Sunday happens, sometimes life happens, and it's right at the end of Sunday, which this one is probably going to drop at. But I have to get to editing this, James. Bring us out.